Hey everyone, and thanks for checking out the latest episode of the Real Hickory podcast. It's been a little while since our last show, so I wanted to let everyone know that our podcast actually won Best of Catawba Valley for 2023 from the Hickory Daily Record. This is the second year in a row that we've won, and we hope to keep providing local content for years to come. If you know someone that would be a good fit or a good guest on the show, please reach out to me and we can talk about it. On this episode, we'd like to chat about what's going on in the local real estate market and the outlook for 2024. The last year was quite a mixed bag from a real estate standpoint, as the most recent market statistics for our area have posted through November. And I thought it'd take some time to share with you and maybe add some commentary on where we see with the market. From a sales standpoint, our market was down 9.6% last year. And that may seem surprising, but there were some good reasons for the dip. From 2020 to 2022, interest rates were at historic lows. Some people were able to either buy homes or refinance homes during that time period under like a 3% mortgage. Some people even got like 2.75%, I heard. But in mid 2022, the Fed started raising rates at a pretty good clip. And they actually hit a high recently back in, I think, October, where they actually reached over 8%, which is kind of scary. Because they rose so quickly, a couple things happened. A lot of buyers decided to wait a little bit because homes were more expensive at an 8% mortgage rate versus a 3 or 4% mortgage rate or 2.75 that some people got. Sellers that might want to sell decided to hold off because they did not want to they didn't want to give up their low interest rates for a higher one. And this resulted in a frozen market where buyers and sellers kind of sat on the sidelines waiting things out. In previous times when this happened, it would have affected prices negatively, but that's not the case this year since the average sales price of a home in the Catawba Valley actually rose 5.1%, and the median sales price actually rose 12.6% due to the lower inventory of homes for sale. As of today, there's 2.3 months of inventory on the market, which is higher than last year, but is kind of skewed. The reason I say that is because as of today, there are 657 homes on the market in our area, but only 170 of those, but 170 of those are actually new construction that are in some stage of building, but are not quite move-in ready for the most part. When supply is less than 4 months or so, we consider it a seller's market. When it's over 7 months, we consider it a buyer's market, and anything in between we would call a balanced market. So based on these numbers, we're clearly still in a seller's market territory. But there's a lot of development going on in our area, though, with large builders creating new subdivisions at a rate we've not seen since my time living in this area. We moved here in 2005, and I've never seen the building in our area that's going on like it is today. And it looks like we need those homes to help keep up with buyer demand and to help replenish our aging housing stock, which as of 2022 was among the oldest in the entire state of North Carolina. We're fortunate enough in our area that we're being recognized now as being one of the best places to live by various national publications, and it's helping drive interest in development in our area and interest in people moving here for that part. My forecast for the year ahead is that we'll likely be still tight from an inventory standpoint this year, but new construction projects are going to help give buyers more options for housing than they've had in a long time. When it's all said and done, I think that we'll have a slight increase in the number of homes sold this year, and we should see a modest increase in home prices due to lack of resale inventory and the fact that the cost of building does not seem to be going down anytime soon. It looks like the Lake Hickory market is really booming out there. There's only 6 homes for sale on Lake Hickory right now. Right before I posted this, I did a search to look some things up, and I expect that market to stay pretty hot. They're not building any more lakefront lots, and so I think it makes it a little bit tricky for people to find those. So there's not a lot to choose from out there if you are looking to be on the lake. So if you do know anybody that is looking to maybe sell a lake house or something like that, please let us know, as we will definitely be happy to help. An opportunity might be looking at Lake Roadhus. It's a nearby lake that's a little smaller and less developed than Lake Hickory, but still minutes from shopping and fun that our area has to offer. There seem to be more lakefront lots available for sale here than Lake Hickory, and currently, as of today, there are not many homes for sale on that lake either. Another spot we see opportunities in multifamily properties. There have been some local builders that have built duplexes in our area, and what we're seeing is people being able to live in one side and renting out the other. And there's actually loan products out there for people that want to do that. And some people call it house hacking, but what people are doing is, buying a duplex, living in one side, and then renting out the other side. And if you are going to live in it for at least a year, you can actually buy one of these with as little as 5% down for a conventional loan or 3.5% down for an FHA loan. So there's some options there. So if anybody is interested in that, please let us know. And I think we even have some of those for sale, at least one or two of those for sale in our market right now. So if somebody was interested in that, that might be a good way to kind of get into investing in a simpler way. Um, Overall, I think 2024 will be better than 2023 from a sales perspective, but probably not as good as 2020 through 2022. As always, if you're looking to buy a home or to sell a home, please check us out at betterfoothills.com, and one of our expert agents are going to be really happy to help you there. Thanks again for checking us out today, and we will talk to you again soon. Thanks.